I think the major challenge that we had, or we have, kind of preceding the coaching and through into this coaching period, is the change in the makeup of the team. So we've had some new faces join, and we've got new leadership in the team.
So it has moved from being a very small team to now an international team.
Prior to working with Cynthia, I was just coming into the organization, so I was brand new, was drinking from multiple fire hoses, learning the teams, learning the business, learning the interactions, trying to figure out what the strategy was going to be moving forward and what my role within that was.
As a leader, I was just leading on my instincts, whereas Cynthia's program provided some clear tools.
After we started the Care to Lead program with Cynthia, I started getting some great feedback from the teams. We started having more open conversations on a group level. We started getting responses of, wow, we didn't really think about doing this before. One of the things we had done in this whole activity was break down silos. And by doing this engagement with the Care to Lead program, a lot of these leaders were talking to each other. And it sounds crazy, but it's what was needed. And so this engagement really has created a different culture within the organization from the leadership the whole way down.
We're having truthful but respectful conversations. It's more, we have an issue here, how can we work together? Is anyone else having this issue? And really thoughtfully thinking through, because we're all trying to work as a team without hidden agendas.
So what I have found working with Cynthia is she has been able to give me guidance. I've shared not only day-to-day situational instances that she has helped me with, but also bigger strategic activities that she's been very perceptive and given me great advice on.
The group coaching sessions I found very valuable. I think that's where we're learning about each other and learning our sort of different characters within the team. She kind of creates a safe space for people to share their experiences, their vulnerabilities, I suppose, and I think it takes our conversations away from a direct kind of transactional work-based conversation to something that's a lot more personal.
One of the things we also do as an organization is we start every meeting with the connection exercise, and I call it celebrating the win. We start off every meeting recognizing that there's something good that's going on, whether it's an individual or group or team.
One of the things I have found most useful is, as a group, we explored scenarios and challenges, and this required one person to step up and be vulnerable and say, I'm experiencing this situation.
When you talk about the dilemma protocol, when we did that exercise, I was actually the person that shared the dilemma for the team.
We're a team for each other, kind of picking up on the fact that we're not all interacting day by day, but we can bring our expertise and our support for each other into that conversation and help each other. And I think the dilemma protocol helps you make that happen.
At the end, though, it was very rewarding because what came of it is robust discussion amongst the team, but there was a lot of empathy and support expressed by all the team members about how they could help me in that challenge.
So since the teams had started the Care to Lead program, there is a lot more openness and engagement. Everybody truly recognizes that they are part of the team. They are not only leaders amongst themselves, but to everybody down below them.
But I think as the relationship evolves with Cynthia, she's able to you start to see the value in what she does, because she gives you these tips, you go away, you use them, and then you realise that actually what she's saying to you is very relevant and insightful, and they are very practical and helpful tips.
Since I've started the Care to Lead program, I've recognized that I don't always have to have the answers. That quite often it's just they have the answers, but we need to give them the confidence to present their answers.
From another organization said, is this something you find valuable? I would say absolutely.
I think it just creates a safe space for people to develop as leaders, I would say. Your company's invested into that program for you, so taking advantage of it, certainly as someone that's been given the opportunity to do it, I think you seize it with both hands and you take from it everything that you can.
I think any organisation that is prepared to invest in their teams in this way is one I would want to work for. The status quo may be adequate, but companies should not be satisfied with adequate. We can all do better all the time.
You need to do this, but take it one step farther. Don't just do it for yourself as a leader, but take it to the next level of leaders in your organization. Because everybody going through this journey at the same time is really important, because it really creates that team approach and then engagement with everybody. A leader can absolutely do the leadership program, but by bringing the other leaders in the organization along with them, everybody's in it together.